Good morning, Houston. Good morning, Houston. Good morning, Houston. Good morning, America. Back here again, one more time. I gotta come back one more time with Morris, okay? Today's episode has to be called You Got to Want This. I can't want it for you. Remember, I did the whole video yesterday about egos and stuff like that. This is not an ego trip, okay? This is not, what did I hear? I heard some murmurings out there about disgruntled employee. I make more money now than I got with the city. I don't know. What am I disgruntled about? I'm telling you, again, if you're taking anything away from this, I don't want you to think that Morris is mad, Morris is upset. Morris is upset and Morris is mad because you guys not understanding what kind of power you have. That's what Morris is upset about. As I sat on those boards and I've made decisions and I've taken votes and I sat in budget meetings, you don't understand the power that you hold. You don't wield it correctly. That's what Morris is mad about. Morris doesn't care about your president. It means nothing to me. She makes no decision for me. I give her no money to make a decision for me. I didn't vote for her to make a decision for me. I don't work for the city. So anything that you have going on affects me zero. Literally, zilch. Nada. I get nothing from it. But what I don't want to see is you don't understand the bigger picture if you're not listening well, okay? This has nothing to do with hope. This has something to do with your entire city. This is not just about hope. Where are you getting that from? This because I spend segments on hope, on how you should maneuver your union. This is a bigger picture, and you're not seeing it. Or maybe I'm not painting it clearly for you. But let me paint it very clear. When you don't read, you don't understand, you can't move forward. That started with your union, okay? So right here, you see that date? I'm going to bring it in a little closer for you. It say May 2023, okay? What that says is that there was some amendments in that year that they had to reproduce your constitution and bylaws. There was update in your constitution and bylaws, okay? So I want you to remember, I haven't gone through your whole constitution and bylaws. There's no reason for me to do it. But I was so disgruntled. I was so annoyed. I was bombarded yesterday with all these different questions about me being disgruntled, me not understanding, me something. It was something about me, okay? Again, this is not for me. You have to want this, okay? And I told you yesterday, if you want to go to sleep, then go to sleep. I don't need to hear from you anymore. The only people I want to talk to is the next leaders of your union. If you're not the next leader, there's no reason for you to watch these videos. This is not pure entertainment, okay? I know I have a delivery that seems kind of jokish and kind of like I'm a caricature in my own video space. That's not what this is about. This is about you actually learning something. Okay? If you want to do the work, you gotta walk the walk. You gotta talk the talk. You gotta come on there with the Obama swag. You know what I'm saying? That's when you know what you're doing. But when you come out there doing I'm a little curious about what's going on here. But when you come out with that demeanor, I know you know something. So, page 5. I want see you see that right there? It's a page 5, and I got some highlighted parts that I want y'all to understand. And I want y'all to know. Okay. See, I got the whole thing. I don't want y'all to think I just printed out one little thing and went over this with y'all. Okay. Now I'm gonna read this slow. Again, I never said I was a strong reader, but I can read. Okay. This is section 1, page 5. The membership body is the supreme body of the local union. The membership body is the supreme body of the local union. My first question is to you is, what is supreme body? What does that mean to you? That's question 1. Question 2 is, it says of the local union, not certain sections of the union. It says of the local union. Okay, so what does local union mean? It has the authority to adopt and amend the Constitution and bylaws. That said under membership, y'all. Under membership. Do you see that? It says membership. It has the authority to adopt and amend the Constitution and bylaws. What does that mean to you? It didn't say the E-board. It doesn't say the president. It says the membership. So you got to ask yourself the first question first. Supreme body. Is there anything higher than the supreme, or is there anything lower than the supreme? Where do you sit in the hierarchy of supreme? What does supreme mean? You get a supreme pizza. I don't think it's a lesser pizza, okay? I'm just gonna tell you that. My opinion. I want you to come up with your definitions on your own. My opinion, supreme pizza ain't no knockoff pizza. I'm gonna tell you that. It ain't no counterfeit pizza. It ain't no janitor pizza. Okay? It has the authority to adopt, amend the Constitution and bylaws, elect the E-board, set dues, vote on contracts, elect negotiating teams, as well as affect decision making as set forth in this Constitution and bylaws. Now, I want to read this all together for everyone. And if you guys as leadership are not sitting here reading this book was prepared by people who wanted to make a change. That's what I tell you. That if you're sleeping, if this is your sleeping moment, then hibernate and let the rest of us cook, like the young kids say. Let us cook. If you want to sleep, go back to sleep. Go night-night. Go. Nothing wrong with you taking a siesta while the rest of us cook this, okay? It says the membership body is the supreme body of the local union. It has the authority. Know what these words mean, because they mean a lot. And if you're not wielding your power correctly or in a wrong spot, then that means you are wrong in what you're doing. That means you do not know this book. You have not read this book. You do not know what you're doing. You should be removed from your office immediately because you do not know what you're doing. You have no idea what we're getting done here, okay? It says it has the authority to adopt, amend the constitutional bylaws, elect the e-board, set dues, vote on contracts, elect the negotiating teams, as well as affect decision-making as set forth in the constitutional bylaw. That means you run the whole document. Don't nobody run the document. It's you who run the document. It ain't no president. It ain't no e-board. It's none of them people that sit there and vote for you every day. It's you. It is you. But you give away your power because you don't know. You don't read. You don't read. And then you want to come on here and you want to tell me, well, Maury, you ain't being disgruntled. It's for the people who want to know and want to do better. All the rest of you simpletons, all the rest of you curling up on the pillow, you can do that. I'm not asking you to come here and work. I'm not asking you to put on those shoes because we got to hit the streets. It's time for people to know something. If that's not you, in the nicest of ways, then shh. Just cuddle up and let us work. Cuddle up and let us work. It's so important that you knew this, okay? You see that right there? That's highlighted again in bold. I know some of y'all don't know what that means when it sits off to the side, okay? I know. Don't worry about it. I know the education system has failed you in some form or fashion. I know America's education system ain't the best. I know it ain't. I'll help you. When it's put off to the side like that, those are called notes. Cliff notes. I know. Shh. Everybody calm down. I know. We learned something today. It's fine. It's okay. Expand your mind. Expand it. It's okay. I know. Take your aspirin because I know it hurts. It hurts. I know. Hey, and I'm not trying to make fun of you that it hurts. Because when I read it with a group of my closest friends, and we argue about words, about meanings, about definitions, about how it's supposed to look, how it's supposed to run, I know it hurts because I had a lot of headaches. Again, I'm not a strong reader, but I can read. You don't need no strong reader. I don't need no IQ level above 500. I don't even think it reached that far, but I don't think it needs to go that far. It just needs to be a little bit above 0. I can work with that. You need to expand your mind instead of attacking people that want to help you. And I'm not telling you to take my word for gospel. Who am I? I'm just Morris who sat on the board a couple of years, did a couple of votes, sat in a couple of budget meetings, maneuvered the union how it needed to be maneuvered. I mean, maybe I ain't nobody. But what I'm trying to do for you is make you somebody. I don't need you to be like Morris. That's not what this is about. Your parents told you, I want you to be like me. I want you to be better than me. I told you about that man called Morris Broussard Jr. I'm not like him. I ain't like him. Would I like to be? Yeah. He was more patient than me. He was more forgiving than me. He was one of the nicest people I ever met. I'm more like his wife, unfortunately. She was passionate one. I'll just say that in the nicest terms. The passionate one. Ask me all the questions that you want to. I want you to think about this. I want you to put some stuff in the comments. I got email address in there. You can phone call me. Call me, man. Call me. I'm gonna call me. Call me. If you want to know something, call me. If this is your moment to actually take a step. I'm not asking you to walk, because you gotta crawl before you walk. And I can't ask you to run because you don't know how to walk. What I'm asking you to take baby steps into understanding what you can and cannot do. This is why Marty Langston has his unions full in a supreme authority to do exactly what he just did with the union. I mean, with the city. He has the authority of his board, of his membership, to hold him down when things get rough. Because it's the membership's body that told him to go do it. That's why he maneuvers different than the rest of you other presidents. The police union president don't have to really work that hard, because everybody says safety, 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 and y'all just throw him money. So it ain't no real work for him to get done. What has he ever approved? I don't know. I wasn't a police officer. I don't know. Maybe they union work, maybe they don't. But let's think of this. Police officers sure get away with a lot of stuff. Oh, I'm done. Y'all have a great one. I'll talk to y'all later. Marty didn't lose his job. I want you to know that. The mayor had to bring him back. I just want you to think about the authority when you have the membership behind you, what you can do. Just want you to know that. All right, bye y'all. I gotta go. I'm gone. I'm out of here. Supreme body is the question. You gotta want this, and you gotta want it more than me. You can't. I can't want it more than you. That's not how that works. But you gotta want it more than me, and I'm just here to give it to you.